welcome back to the channel. My name is Luna, and we are here for a very fun, intuitive, informative mod walkthrough. I was trying to find the best way to say that in this situation. So before we go ahead and get started, be sure to thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that little bell if you don't miss any of the next videos. And go ahead and write down my Epic Games creator code. It is free support anytime you purchase anything in game or anything out of Epic. It just shows me support for making the content, being here, supportive, and just, you know, a little extra, a little free tidbit you can do. All right, so what we're here to do today is I'm going to be showing you how to properly set up your strip club with Wicked Whims. Now, remember, Wicked Whims is a mod that is only made for 18 up, in some places 21 and up. So this is not condoned for anyone under the age of those maturity situation. But I'm going to show you how part of the mod actually lets you own and run your own strip club. Now, it's not just about running your own strip club. There are other aspects into it, like getting your dancers, actually running it, and setting up different outfits and your barkeep. So there's a couple things we're going to go over first before I show you the full setup, but let's start with showing up how you actually get your club set. Okay, so we have one of my clubs here. I have, I believe, 2 or 3 clubs, but the gallery is acting really weird today, so I can only get the one that is underground. This is my mermaid strip club. You can get this in the gallery. There is one that is modded and one that is not modded. So the unmodded one is pretty much one you can use even if you have their other mod, Wonderful Whims, or a different mod. And then I have one that you can use for your Wicked Whims. So first, what you want to do, you want to get your polls in. What I normally do to search for these, I type in polls. Actually, I just type in poll and I click on my green poll, and then as you can see, it's already up. So find the Wicked Whims items. All I do is type in Wicked and click the very first, the green one, and so all the items that are with Wicked Whims will show up. Okay, so when it comes up, what you want to do is you want to grab this Wicked Whims stripper pole. Now, I do have the Hoe It Up mod still, so those are those poles, and those work a little bit differently. You want to make sure you have the purple background one for Wicked, and then you just place them exactly where you want. So I have 3 dance areas here, and then I also have a private area over yonder. When you build this underground, it makes things a little bit different. So we'll center that pole there. All right, so that is the gist of our pole dancing. What you can also do is there is an X marks the spot, which specializes in floor marking spot that's used by dancers as a designated dancing position. Dancers on the spot will perform dances that do not involve dancing on a pole. So if we wanted to, we can put designated spots for our dancers to randomly dance, and then you can set them there as well. So say we wanted to put an X here. This is where the dancer would sit. So when you put the X down, it'll show where it is, but then there's also one that is invisible, and it should go invisible when you actually start playing. Now let's go ahead and put, I'll show you what an invisible one looks like as well. Let's put one here for a dancer to dance. And we'll have 2 girls on the pole, and then we'll have, well, Neilani's supposed to be there. And then we'll have a dancer over here. And all right, so one thing that I am going to change about this lot type, it is set to a nightclub. I'm actually going to add a bouncer, and I'm not going to do clothing optional because that means clothing optional for everybody, and sometimes that gets a little weird. And then we have it as a romantic aura and a hot spot in town. I specifically wanted that one because I kind of want this to come up in the world. So I'm going to show you how you can actually go ahead and buy this strip club, and then you can start running it as your own. Okay, we have randomly grabbed a sim. This is, I can't pronounce his name. You may have a specific sim that you want to run your strip club. We just grabbed a guy in Sulani, and this is going to work. And you don't have to live in the area. It's pretty much going to be like when you buy a retail store. All you're going to do is you're going to go to your phone, and then you'll go to, this is Wicked Whims, and then here's your strip club. You're going to click on Buy a Strip Club. So that has been updated because it used to be over here in the retail section. Now it has its own phone. So it's actually nice to see that nice little update. All right, well now we're gonna get ready to go buy our strip club in Sulani. We now have the funds for it. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be great. It's fully furnished. We're gonna have 47,000 simoleons left. Just enough. It's like we never even bought anything. That was perfect. That's a very expensive strip club. I did not realize I built it that well. Okay, so now we have a new strip club. We just bought it, and so it instantly takes us into build mode, simply because it's telling us the lot type is set to generic. That's intentional and should not be changed. The business management tab is in the corner, is not functionable. Use your sim phone to operate the strip club. So when you buy a strip club, it needs to be set to generic, not nightclub. I think they changed that from the last time I did that, but that is perfectly fine. So even if you set it to a nightclub, it will auto change it to generic, and it'll always come to the screen to let you know that. So now it's going to ask how much money we want to put into the strip club. I always get confused with this every time I start a business. Let's put 10,000 in there. Did I even transfer that right? Yes, I did. Okay. Decide how much money you want to put into your business and your strip club. And from here, if you wanted to go ahead and start putting your polls in and everything, you could. We already did that. So we really don't need to change anything else. Okay, so we're back in the game. So the things that we're going to want to do is when you go over to your own business, you can use, it's going to tell you to use phone to manage the club. But you can go ahead and look at your items sold, outgoing costs, all of that. So when we head over to our phone, this is where it gets fun and interesting. So when we click on our strip club, now that we have one, we can view your finance report, you can manage your employees, manage business quirk, and manage open hours. So it gives us the option of what times we want to open and what times we want to close. So if you want to work a completely full day club, you could do that. But let's say that we actually want to open, let's open at 4 p.m. And then let's close at 4 a.m. So let's do 4 to 4. So those two are highlighted. So those are our working hours of the club. And then we'll go in and just go to our next order of business. We are going to manage a business quirks before we hire any workers. So you can have a men's club. Only male clients are allowed to enter this establishment. So if you wanted to have an escort service where it's only men, if you want to have a male strip club, that could be fun. So you have a men's only and women's only club. You have it to where it's only no faces, only pre-existing sims are allowed to enter this establishment. Never undress dancers. So this is where your dressers never undress. You can set it to where your hired dancers are always undressed when dancing. That's the type of club we're going to run here. You can have erection affection. Hired dancers are erect during your dancing. And then this is where you start getting points. You can have cheaper bar supplies. Bar supplies cost less but can come with contaminated ingredients. Rhythm catcher. Dancers perform better when dancing to music but get tired from dancing a lot faster, and you can do less trashy. So as you get quirk points, you can start unlocking those. I really want to unlock the rhythm dancer one, because you can't have a club without music. Like you gotta have the music going, and the dancers love dancing to it. All right, so we're not gonna have a specific men only, women's only club. We're gonna keep it open. So what we're gonna do now is we get to manage our employees. So just like when we had any other retail store, you can have up to 6 dancers. I think the retail, can you have up to 6 workers? Not 100% sure. So here we have dancers, and then we have a janitor. Gotta have a janitor. So we're gonna select a sim. It gives you a range of sims. What I don't like is that I don't think it gives you every sim that's in your save file. And I wish that you could search for certain sims, because if you make certain sims you want as a dancer, sometimes they don't show up. So that's what's kind of also whatever, but it's fine. So it'll tell you their hourly rate, and it'll also tell you how comfortable they are in nudity. I think, what are the sunglasses? I'm not 100% sure what those are. I can't remember. But it looks like, oh, Don Lothario is really good at making drinks. Imagine that. We'll probably make him a bartender. All right, let's make Lilith pleasant. We're gonna make her a dancer. We have those 3 dancers for now. Now let's hire a janitor. Let's have Kyle be, oh no, ooh, there's Greg, looks like a good guy. So many options. Who would be a good janitor? Koji, you, Vlad. He can work the night shift. Oh, look at his handiness. Let's go. I actually wanted to hire Dawn to do the drinks. I'll show you how to do that. All right, so we have some employees. You can start assigning them poles. So we can assign a dancer to this pole. We're gonna give Alice that one. We're going to then give, hello, Lilith that one. And let's put Neilani in the VIP room. So as you can see, when the club is open, this is the marker that we put down for a dancer to work at. So we could click on it and then we can easily assign dancer. So I did hire 2 more dancers. I can put Nina Caliente there. And then the other one that's invisible, you have to remember where you put it because it is hard to see. And so I remember I put it there. And of course we can do a spot dance where we do it ourselves, or we can assign a dancer, and we're gonna put El Faba right there. And then if you wanted to from there, you can manage your animations. So you can get different types of animations if you wanted to. You can also assign lap dance spots. So when you click on a couch, a bench, or a chair, you can also assign a lap dance spot. So that is a place where they can do lap dances. This is a spot where they can do lap dances. And I think I just made this room as a spot where you can do lap dances. And then from here, you can also manage said lap dances the exact same way. These. So let's actually go through and take the male ones off. Because I think some of the animations look weird when you have females doing them. And that's a personal preference that if you want to do that. So then we want to tend to the bar. So we're going to click on the bar and we'll go to strip club. And then you can order supplies. You can order 20, 30, 40 from there. And then you can also price markup if you wanted to. Let's mark it up 25%. And we don't really need to order supplies. But let's say that we wanted to order 20. And it'll tell you, currently you have 100 out of 100 supplies and ordered 0 supplies. Do you want to order 20 supplies for 300 simoleons? No. So we are 100% full. So there's no reason in buying them. You can go back to our phone in our strip club. So once you have your dancers and your staff suited to you, you can assign, design male and female outfits. Couldn't get that up there. And you can hire yourself as a dancer. So that's really handy. If you wanted to not only run the club, you would hire yourself. I don't know why you wouldn't just get on the pole, but whatever. All right, so let's go ahead and design a female outfit. And pretty much you can go into your game, and once you design them, I will show you how you assign them. You have your mannequin here. All right, we know Don's about on his way. So just like you're in cast, you will go in and literally just make the outfits however you want. And you can have more than one, as you can see up here. So you can give your dancers options of what it is that you want them to wear. And I know I have some fun ones from my CC and whatnot. So let's see if we can find something nice. Say you wanted your sim to start out in some form of clothing. And you didn't want them to just start out in lingerie. So you can start them out here. All right, so we have 3 different options. Or no, we have 4 different options of outfits. So we can usually switch out what we're going to be doing. So those are the outfits that we have for our dancers right now. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go in and design male outfit as well, because we do have a male that we're going to have running the bartend. So now that we have our outfits, we're going to go through and assign our outfit. So our male outfit, we will put that. Who's this guy? I don't remember. Oh wait, he's our janitor. Huh. You know, we can make an outfit for our janitor. Forgot about that. All right, so then assign female outfit. So we can put specific outfits on certain dancers. So let's put Lilith in this one. And then let's go back. Assign female outfit. Let's put Neilani in that one. Winner. All right, so as they're coming in, Mortimer's going to do his rounds. So we've already assigned the girls on their pole. And so what we need to do with Dawn is we need to dancer a bartend. I love it. So what we need to do is click on strip club, and then we can assign tasks. We can design a uniform for Dawn specifically. You can praise them, you can fire them, you can check up on Dawn, or you can assign a task. So right now he is already set to tend to the bar. So that is perfect. So that's one thing we don't have to worry about. She's a dancer and she's already been assigned a pole. So she is stage dancing right now. So another thing that we've done is we took a dancer off of her dance post, and you want to have a dancer honestly working the room as well. So you can click on your dancer and go to strip club, and you can assign tasks to have them charm the clients. So then that way you have dancers going around offering lap dances, talking to them and getting to know them, because you will get notifications from your customers saying they want someone to talk to and get a private dance. So now we have a sim here getting a private dance because she was out charming them. And so then that's how you can control that as well. You don't have to do it yourself. You can have them just charming, and then they will set out their different dances that they get privately. And then we also have Miss Caliente here. She is also charming a customer, and she's just sitting and talking to them. Sometimes you'll get dances, and sometimes you'll just get people that want to talk to the dancers. So they have been assigned to their poles. So they're doing their dance. I have no idea where Neilani is. She decided not to show up. And as they progress and get better on the pole, they will do other dance moves. And you can also add animations. This is also something that comes with Wicked Whims, of adding your own animations into just about anything in Wicked Whims. Don is over here tending to the bar. That is his job. Go Don. Very proud of you. And then, all right, looks like we have our first customer. What's his name again? It's Kyle Kyleson. It's Kyle Kyleson. Go Kyle. We appreciate you, Kyle. And he is appreciating those dancers. We have a sim marked here to dance. So when you set them here to assign, just like when you assign them to a pole, this is where they will stand and dance. And then the people can come up to them and tip them as well as when they're on the pole. So Neilani finally showed up. And so we have our other dancer on the spot that was invisible, and Neilani's dancing on this pole. And so this is like the closed off room that we set up so the Sims can sit down and dance here. And of course, enjoy both dancers. So as you're running your club, you can also go check on the bar at any time. When you highlight over it, it says that your available supplies are 100, your supply capacity, your order if you ordered supplies, and the price markup. Other things that you can do when you run a club is you can click on your clients and you can actually have them go away if you want to. You can ask client to leave. But one thing we're going to do is we need to get them out of this. We need to get them out of here. So I'm going to lock the door so they don't go in here. Hi. Alright, so when the night is over, just like any other time you're doing retail, you can go, it'll pop up and it'll tell you where your revenue come from and how much you made for the day. And also, when you have dancers on the pole, you can click on them to stop dancing, and so then they'll walk around and talk to the clients and make it run like a smooth and interesting strip club. Alright, so since everyone is leaving, we're going to go ahead and lock this door. And then we're also going to lock this door for everyone but employees, because this is where the dancers would go to freshen up. That's how I made their own little dancing room. So if you have enough dancers and you have them intermittent on breaks, you can actually bring them in here where they can just chillax and do things like that. And then you can also use this with the Hoe It Up mod. If you like actually going through and say you're actually playing with your sim that is a dancer, then you can have them do things on their own, and then you can kind of control a little bit better rather than clicking on the NPCs that are in there. All right, so I hope you enjoyed watching this playthrough of how to get your strip club set up. Hopefully it was helpful, and it has gotten a lot easier than when it originally had came. So I'm really liking how much easier it is to get things started and get things rolling if you want to use this side of Wicked Whims. So if you have any questions, comments, just put them all down below. And I'd love to hear how you're playing your game with the Wicked Whims. And also, you can find this club and a few of my other clubs in my gallery. All of my information is down below. And if you would like to download this mod, it is in my Google document down in my description. And you can click on that. But remember, I only condone this for those of age 18 to 21 and higher, as this is not a mod that is the faint of heart. So I love it. I love you guys and appreciate you being here. Don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that little bell so you don't miss any of the next notifications. And don't forget about the Epic Games creator code that you can use for free support. Have a good rest of your day or night wherever you are. And this is Lunagalaxy out.